Welcome back. The Thunder and Spurs have traded blows through 4 games of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs stole Game 1. The Thunder responded with wins in Game 2 and 3. However, San Antonio held the Thunder to 82 points in Game 4, Oklahoma City's fewest points in any game since December of 2021. So now, who would you rather have leading your team in tonight's pivotal Game 5? I said this is like picking your favorite kid. SGA or Wemby? Jay, will go ahead.
What a tough choice. I'm going to go Wemby, y'all. Somebody that can affect the game on both sides of the floor. Defensively, can alter and block out the sun, and then offensively is a phenom that the game of basketball has ever seen. And let me tell y'all something. They're going to try a lot of different things, whether it's the physicality of Hartenstein or whether Chet wants to take on it, even though Chet has not had a game of 20-plus points, averaging 14 for this series. But here's the reason why I'm going to take Wemby in a game like tonight. Tonight's a massive game, Stephen A., for SGA, for both these guys and for these teams, but also for SGA. And the conversations around Shea around this game have been massive because of the fact that A.J. Mitchell and the likes of J-Dubs aren't going to be on the court. That's 2 of your 3 primary ball handlers that can get downtown, downhill, and affect the game by spraying it out. So what happens with their rotation, it now bumps up guys like Jared McCain, and now bumps up guys like Isaiah Joe and Wiggins to do more and to make more shots from the outside. So to me, it puts more pressure on Wemby to do things. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think Vassell, excuse me, I think the way they're learning how to defend him by not doubling him and staying home, I think those boys have a different style of defense on him that I'm not sure Shea is going to be able to live up to on a night like tonight because they are undermanned. No, people aren't going to see at home they're undermanned because of their overall depth. But I think tonight's going to be a difficult game for SGA, and I'm going to take Wemby.
I'm going to go with SGA tonight, but it's for the reasons that you mentioned. Because I believe in Shea, and I believe in the difficulty that he's had with Stephon Castle, and how Castle has defended so exceptionally well against him. And Shea knows that if he can't overcome this, they're not going to win. I don't believe the loser of this game is winning the series. I think whoever wins this game is winning the series, whether it's San Antonio in 6 or it's Oklahoma City in 7. I do not believe Oklahoma City is going back to San Antonio and winning that game. 6. I don't believe that. So either they win the night and they secure Game 7, or they lose tonight and they'll possibly lose Game 6. I think Shea knows this. I think he's a league MVP for a reason. I think that he's going to pull out his bag tonight and he's going to put on a show because he has no damn choice. He has to do it with J-Dub out, with A.J. Mitchell out, with Holmgren being a virtual no-show, for most of this series. I think Shea recognizes the urgency of the moment, and he will respond in kind because he has no choice.
Really quick, before you go here, Cameron, J-Dub is listed as questionable for tonight's game. A.J. Mitchell has been ruled out. Go ahead.
I'm going to agree with you, Jay Will. There's no way I'm not taking 7-4 every time. Not only 7-4, 7-4 Defensive Player of the Year. They can hit a 28-footer if need be to send you into double overtime. They actually help you get Game 1 of the conference finals. Not only that, hitting the buzzer beater at half court. His bag is $70,000 Birkin right now. I'm talking about the alien when we're talking about Wemby. His bag is this deep. So if you ask me who I'd rather have, and I agree with you, Stephen A., I think Shea has to come put on the show, but we're going off the question. Who would I rather have? I'm not even questioning it. I'm definitely taking Wemby. I don't know if y'all seen Ant-Man's statements about what he talked about Wemby the other day when he got suspended. Yeah, so basically Ant-Man said, and I wouldn't have said this, and I know Ant-Man's a dog, but me personally, Jay Will, Stephen A., I wouldn't have said it. When Ant-Man said it's this, he's basically 8'5" when he stretches out. I was happy he got kicked out the game the other day. I was hoping that they suspended him. I was hoping they suspended him. It's nothing you can really do when he's down there. So, yeah, I'm going to call the league and hope that they suspend him. Talking about that game, he threw the elbow and got kicked out. This is Anthony Edwards. And when you do that, you're in the mind of Anthony Edwards. Now, we're not going to say Anthony Edwards is going to be scared for years to come. We know he's a dog. But me personally, if I'm Wemby, I'm downloading that information. Oh, yeah, that's how you feel when I'm down here? I'm going to be down here every time you come down here. So I'm definitely going to go with Wemby and agree with Jay Will.
Cam, I'm just telling you something. Coming down the lane when there's a dude 7'6" there who had to go against Yao Ming, you ain't going down there too many times, man. Yeah. Doesn't believe that.
If the Cavs faced the Spurs, they would have to come up with new analytics because there are like analytics you cannot look at when you face Wembanyama because dudes just pivot, they go different directions. Like you can't even put analytics on it. The Cavs would be in a world of hurt. Go ahead.
But Shay, to piggyback off of what Cameron was saying, listen, again, Ant didn't say anything wrong. Just like J-Dub didn't say anything wrong at the beginning of the season when a reporter asked him, why y'all keep losing them? He said, they got this dude down there 7'5". But, he's 22. He's not going away. So what y'all going to do about it? You got to figure out something. And this might be galvanizing your teammates that are above 7 feet to do their damn job since they're a little bit closer to the sky than you are. Get them to do something about it, but do something.
All right, it's a blank slate tonight, it feels like. Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. Their ticket to the NBA Finals after consecutive sweeps in the semis and the Eastern Conference Finals. They're on a historic playoff run this month from a margin of victory standpoint. They will await the winner of the Thunder and Spurs series and have at least 9 days of rest. Now, keep in mind, during the Knicks' 11-game win streak, their starters have been rolling. Each player in the starting five is averaging over 12 points per game, while Jalen Brunson has led the way, averaging 26.6 points per game over that span. So, Perk, win or lose in the finals, should the Knicks roster stay intact?
You're damn right, and run it back again. All that Giannis stuff and all that Giannis talk, no. You know why? Because you have finally got your dynamic duo to find their chemistry and their togetherness. Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson is a perfect match. You don't break that up. I love what OG Anunoby is bringing to the table. When it comes to value, one could say that OG Anunoby is probably top 10 in the NBA for as his value and what he brings to a ball club. And so when you think about the pieces that they would probably have to get up to get a guy like Giannis, because I see Stephen A. with his body, like, fix your attitude, man. Because
I'm not fixing my attitude.
No, fix your attitude. Because
you getting on my nerves right now.
No, I'm not. I'm giving you the real. I'm giving you the real because I know you want to.
That's the problem. I don't want the real right now. I need you to lie. I need you to lie. I need you to lie. I need you to look into the camera and tell them, yo, you got to win the chip in order to stay together. I need that. I need that. Don't be sitting there win, lose, or draw to keep them together. No, I need a little pressure. I need a level of urgency. I don't need you acting like, yo, no matter what happens, we good with y'all. Don't worry about it. Run it back. No, I'm saying to you, you might be right, Big Perk, but damn it, this ain't the time to admit that. Wait until after the finals over. You're supposed to keep that to yourself. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying they're going to lose. Look, I believe that they actually can go win it this year. I'm just saying if things don't go the way that they want it to go, no, you don't go and break it up because you're trying to go add something new to the team. Because now you got to go over the whole process again of developing chemistry and everything else. I'm glad. Look, the Knicks are looking brilliant right now because they stood pat at the trade deadline. But real quick, Cam and SA, let me say this before I get past y'all the mic. The Minnesota Timberwolves are on the verge of making one of the worst trades in NBA history. Yeah. If Karl Anthony Towns go and complete the mission and be a Robin to Jalen Brunson and bring a championship to New York, that's going to make the Minnesota Timberwolves look like fools. The Minnesota Timberwolves drafted Karl Anthony Towns with the #1 pick. They traded him right after they went on their first conference finals run with him and Anthony Edwards. Cam, SA, answer this for me. Right now, what are we saying about the Minnesota Timberwolves? That they need to find a Robin to go alongside Anthony Edwards when they had one all along. But they chose Rudy Gobert contract over Karl Anthony Towns. If Karl Anthony Towns helped the Knicks complete this mission, The Minnesota Timberwolves we could officially say they made the worst trade in NBA history.
And to piggyback off what you said, I remember a lot of New Yorkers like, why are we doing this? We didn't even get a chance to see Julius Randle play with Jalen Brunson. You're absolutely correct. And I have to disagree with you too, Stephen A. I'm going with Big Perk. You don't break this up, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Every year, the Knicks have made progress. Since the last 3-4 years, they lose in the first round, then they get the second round, then they get to the conference finals. Right. Now they're in the championship. No, you don't break this up. You have everything, and as much as I'm being facetious about the Knicks getting to the championship, off the bench, you got Deuce McBride. Landry Shamet is showing up. OG Anunoby. I think the Spurs, and like I said, I want the Spurs to win. That's my team. If they get to the championship, I know we'll discuss this in a minute, I think the Knicks could actually beat the Spurs because of the matchup problems. You don't break, Steve. Hey, you don't break this up. This is the emotional. This is what the Knicks want to do. They want to break stuff up when they don't want to let it build for 2 minutes. Go ahead.
You didn't listen to me.
I heard you. Man.
I'm saying to y'all, I agree. I'm just saying you don't say that right now. We got a chip to win. We got a chip. And guess what? You know what? You like being, those are your boys. You know, you won championships with them at Villanova. Y'all like each other? Y'all love each other? You want to be together? Your sister, go win the chip. Go win the chip. Hey, no, it's none of this. We good no matter what happened. No, I'm not telling you that as of yet because the chip is right there in the palm of your hands. It's there. It's there to be grabbed. I'm not letting you off the hook, all right? I want you to get it done. I want you to close the deal. I want you to return a championship to New York City for the first time since 1973, a basketball championship that is, because we know the Yankees won in 2009. That's what I need from you right now. And I'm saying to you, let's keep it a buck and let's be serious. The New York Knicks have been sensational in these playoffs ever since being down 2-1 Atlanta. We know that. But we also know it was the Atlanta Hawks. It was the injury-depleted Philadelphia 76ers. And it's a soft-ass Cleveland Cavaliers squad. I'm not saying that to say you don't give them credit where credit is due for handling their business. I'm saying we all know that is not what they're going to face come next week. Whether it's OKC or whether it's San Antonio, that is not what they have been going against. That is a different level of warfare. And we need to understand that. So, again, when we talk about what the New York Knicks have done, the quality of the competition matters. And all I'm saying to you is this: when you go to Karl Anthony Towns, for example, in Minnesota, well, Rudy Gobert, you couldn't give him away at one point. Couldn't give him away. And so you made that decision. Bad move, because Karl Anthony Towns is exactly what they needed, especially with Wemby in the West and Chet and Hartenstein in the West. You needed Karl Anthony Towns with Rudy Gobert. So that's where the real mistake was made, and nobody knew how Julius Randle, as much as we like him as a person, and we know he's a good player, the body language, the pouting, and all of that stuff, and the detrimental effect that can have on the team.
Let me ask you and Cam this. Everyone keep talking about the Cavs. The Cavs are soft, right? But who did the Cavs beat last round? The Detroit Pistons. Okay. Are the Detroit Pistons soft? No, we've been praising them about their level of physicality. So the Cavs had to bring a certain level of physicality in order to get past the Detroit Pistons. But no, this is why we need to praise the greatness of the New York Knicks, because they made the Cavs look soft. Okay, they're just that much better than them.
We gotta go. Listen, we gotta go. Cavs ran out of gas. Let's just call that what it is. And also, they ran out of gas. Also, let's say this. Usually you keep a team intact if you can afford to do so. If you win a chip, the reason you break up the squad is because people want more money. If the Knicks can afford to do so, why the heck would you even consider breaking it up? No one can respond to that because we have to go to break. Coming up, we got a fresh hour of First Take. Is this Knicks finals run the best ever? The vibes are very high in New York.